Yo, what's up guys? You got II here today once again with a team builder for the GPL. And this week, week 2, we are going up against Dougie. And now Dougie has a pretty threatening team, if I do say so myself. He has Mega Medicham, Thunder's Eye as a Zmon, Mandibuzz, Celebi, Manaphy, Heatran, Lanoon, Gligar, Ribombee, and Kyurem. And over here I still have my team of Celesteela, Dugtrio, Primarina, Mega Gallade, Roserade, Chandelure, Dretagon, Porygon2, Skuntank, Electros, Cragganol, and Steelix. So looking at this team, Celesteela can sweep if I get an Autotomize up. So that's exactly what I decided to bring. So I have Autotomize with Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Fly with the Rocky MZ, mainly for things like Mandibuzz and Thundurus. And it basically hits a lot of things for neutral damage, barring Medicham, which I can take out with the Fly. So I figured I wouldn't need the Flying EMZ, and I chose Stone Edge with the Rocky EMZ because I don't want to miss if I don't have to. So, 120 in HP, 252 attack, max attack adamant, and 136 in speed. Now, that speed allows me to outspeed his fastest Mon, which is Thunderous Eye, at +2. So, unless he has any Scarfers, Celesteela will outspeed everything on his team. Oh, my bad, not Thunderous, Ribombee. So, unless he has any Scarfers, Celesteela will be able to outspeed at +2 speed. So, that's why I'm bringing that. And my next mon I decided to bring was the Chandelure. Now, if you look at my team, you can see that I don't really have any good Mega Medicham switch-ins. Now, most people don't, but I figured I'd try and use Chandelure as my switch-in. And over here you can see I have leftovers, Shadow Ball with Shadow Ball, Hidden Power Ground, Pain Split, and Toxic. 248 HP, max defense with 8 in speed in case he tries to speed creep me. But yeah, this thing can pretty much take on any hit Medicham wants to go for, as long as rocks are not on the field. Zen Headbutt can 2-hit KO me, but if he does that, he runs the risk of missing, and he runs the risk of getting burned from the Flame Body. So really, the only reason I'm bringing this is to switch into Medicham so I can get some more initiative later. That's all this is really for. Toxic is for things like Mandibuzz, Manaphy maybe, and Gligar potentially. Shadow Ball for stab, hits Celebi and Medicham, Hidden Power Ground for the Heatran, and then Pain Split for just general recovery. Now the next mon I decided to bring is Mega Gallade. Now, I am bringing Close Combat, Ice Punch, Poison Jab, and Knockoff. Enough speed to outspeed max speed Celebi and Manaphy. I could have ran SD this week, but I didn't think it was worth it, as he could easily revenge kill me with things like Ribombee or Thunder's Eye. I figured I'd just want to get damage off whenever I sent this thing in. Close Combat for general stab, hits Manaphy for the most damage, can defeat Heatran pretty easily, Lanoon. Ice Punch is for things like Gligar, if on the off chance he does bring it. Also hits Celebi. Poison Jab is for Celebi as well. It's the strongest move I can hit it with after knockoff. It also hits Mega Medicham for the most amount of damage. Has a chance to poison Mandibuzz, things like that. Hits Ribombee. And then I have knockoff for things like Mandibuzz leftovers, Celebi's item, whatever it's holding. Yeah, so that's why I brought that. And my next mon I decided to bring was the Primarina. Now, I am Assault Vest this week with Moonblast, Energy Ball, Ice Beam, and Scald. 248 HP, 104 in defense, and 156 in special attack modest. Now, I have 104 EVs in defense in order to take a Thunder Punch from Mega Medicham. With this EV spread, I can take a Thunder Punch after rocks and KO it back with Moonblast. It's just some extra insurance in case Medicham somehow gets past Chandelure. I wanted something that could deal with it somewhat effectively if that thing got out of hand. The Assault Vest allows me to take on Kyurem a lot better, Manaphy a lot better, and Celebi to some extent. I can take a hit from Thunderous unless it's physical. And yeah, looking at his team, I figured Assault Vest would just be the most useful item I could run on it. Um, hits Mandibuzz, obviously, for good damage. Hits a lot of things for good damage. The only thing I can see stopping it fairly easily is maybe Spadef Celebi, only because I'm not Choice Specs, and I'm not Max Special Attack. But other than that, this is a good switch into a lot of his threats, and I hope I don't regret bringing it. So the next mod I decided to bring is Dugtrio, and there's no way I wasn't bringing it this week. It can trap things like Manaphy if it gets weakened, it can trap Heatran unless it has a Shed Shell. But mainly I brought this because it's a ground type, and I didn't want Thunder's Eye to be able to Volt Switch around freely, or just throw off Gigavolt Havocs at whim. I'm not sure if he'll bring that, but I also wanted something faster than Thunder's Eye in case it got out of hand. And I also wanted a fast rocker, so Mandibuzz can't stop it with Defog and Taunt. I'm Stone Edge to hit Thunderous and Mandibuzz. Earthquake for general stab. Toxic, so Mandibuzz loses to me 1v1 and I can keep up rocks. And then Earthblade. I didn't really know what item I wanted to run with this. I didn't want it to be Sash. I didn't really want it to be Bandit or Scarf because I figured that would limit its viability this week. Another reason why I decided to run Toxic is because Gligar cannot run Immunity and Defog, so I could also always get up Rocks versus that. Rocks do a pretty fair amount to his team. With the Earth Plate, I do a lot more damage to Manaphy and things like Medicham, so I figured it was worth the Earth Plate over a Focus Sash or something like that. Yeah, so that's why I brought that. And then I have Electros over here, Rain Check. Assault Vest also with Knockoff, Drain Punch, Wild Charge, and U-Turn. 248 HP, 240 attack, Adamant, and 20 in defense. Now, so basically I am worried about Thunderous Eye and then Z-Move, so I needed something to always switch in versus that, and I decided to bring Electros for this. It can pretty much take on all variants of Thunderous, including whatever Z moves they want to run. If it's going to be special, I can take on that. Physical, I can somewhat take on that, although I'll bite a bit worse. This also gives me a semi-check to maybe Manaphy if Primarina goes down. Yeah, I figured it'd be useful this match. It gives me another switch into Kyurem should I need it. Yeah. U-Turn can do a lot to Celebi. I believe I have 20 in defense to be able to take some hits from Medicham, I want to say. Or Thunderous with Life Orb, more accurately. But yeah, so this is my team for Dougie. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the actual match.